Mickey Mouse will save the day. Saturday morning cartoons. Batman and Robin never lose. With little Tom Thumb, the inch high private eye, and I always watch the coyote die. Isn't it a weller when Popeye the Sailor punches Brutus right on the nose? Ow, Olive Oyl is screaming, but she's only dreaming, loving two men at one time. Isn't it ironic everyone has bionic? Two limbs who sought to fly in the sky, and the one-eyed monster is really a prankster, playing with the minds of the young. Saturday morning cartoons, Road Runner on the loose, with Speedy Gonzales and Scooby-Dooby-Doo, and the smelly skunk Pepe Le Pew. Ew. It's like a fantasy. Can we face reality? Must we make life a mockery and turn the truth upside down? Saturday morning cartoons, Road Runner on the loose, Speedy Gonzales, Scooby-Dooby-Doo, and the smelly skunk Pepe Le Pew. Ew. Saturday morning
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Saturday Morning Cartoons. With me this morning is Teague. How you doing, Teague?
I'm doing great. I got my bowl of cereal pulled up. I got my robe on, and I can't wait to watch Yogi Bear.
Good. And hello to Sci-Fi Mombi. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Mombi.
Just stopping by to say hello. I understand. Busy day for you, probably. Probably freezing where you are, so
She
be
said it's
careful out
like
there.
about as cold as where you are, actually, is what she was saying.
Yeah, unfortunately, it seems like it's that way all over the country.
It's 60 degrees here. Sorry, guys.
60 degrees.
It's 60 degrees. I have the air conditioner on, but don't have no fear. It will be absolutely horrible come Tuesday. Yeah, winter hits New York a little late. December is actually a very nice month here most years.
Okay, as Teague said, we're watching Yogi Bear today. We're going to start off with the first episode, Yogi Bear's Big Break and Slumber Party. If you want to watch along, or...
I'm sorry.
What's that?
About what year does this start? This show.
IMDb says 1961.
Wow. So yeah, Yogi Berra the Yankee was directly responsible for this name. It wasn't the other way around.
Oh yeah, definitely.
His first year at baseball is 1940. He was around.
Yeah. Is either one or both of Hanna-Barbera were big baseball guys.
How do you not love Yogi Berra? He had a way with words. None of the traits of his seem to have gone over to Yogi Bear. Yogi Bear is just kind of like a little bit underhanded. It's Boo Boo is sort of like there trying to play the conscience for him, and of course, poor Ranger Smith, a little overtasked.
Yeah. Well, it comes back to bite Yogi.
He seems to never really get those picnic baskets, does he?
And good morning, Jim. Welcome to the show.
Hey, hello, Commodore.
And check out Breach Trailer. Very good. I'll check that out after the show, Jim. Let's get this started. Gotta love those classic jingles.
I'll be honest with you. I was kind of shocked because it's so 50s sounding, but you know, it's like that was a viable way of doing a theme song. And look at the way they've drawn these cars. What a world building here, Germ.
Yeah. Think of it as job security, Yogi.
I know. It's like all these people admire you just for being Yogi. Well, that's the thinnest we see him, and that is one weird Ranger Smith.
Yeah. Not Ranger Smith yet.
Right, that's just our first Ranger, and he's a little different. He's a little different. I don't know if the breaking out of the park trait stays around. It seems like he likes to stay there and ham it up after a little while.
Yeah. Well, he figures out what's actually waiting for him out there.
So they left out the episode. Yogi leaves the park and has a weekend long crack binge. Boo boo! I did some terrible things.
Oh, he does some terrible things.
That oval-shaped trailer is the bomb. That was the only kind they made.
Early days.
They're supposed to be called Airstreams. Yeah. They made the first like popular trailer hitch or trailer. But I need his gallbladder to sell to sell down at the market in San Francisco. That's an aphrodisiac. Do you have any friends who hunt, Germ?
Not often.
So hunting bear is really weird and different. You can't just shoot it and take it out of the park. You have to dump the gut load, as they call it, right in front of a ranger so that they know you're not black marketing any of the internal organs.
Bear hunting really isn't a thing over here, even for those who do hunt.
Is it because they de-beared the area, or is it because people are just smart enough to stay away from the damn things? Because I'm personally afraid of bears.
It's mainly just deer hunting.
Which is a really good thing that helps people out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'd all wreck our cars. I can't say I love the taste or anything, but deer hunting is a public service.
Yeah. Ouch.
That was one of the worst conceived plans ever.
And where we go? Hey, Brendan.
Hello there. That was fast.
Hi, Brandon.
Hey, how much do you love my channel, Wesley Jim?
What's that?
How much do you love my channel?
It's a pretty good channel, Brandon.
And a new user here, Teague.
Hello.
Do you have a favorite Looney Tune character?
To have what? Excuse me?
A favorite Looney Tune character?
Yeah, I guess I'll change my avatar to reflect my favorite Looney Tune character. There you go. Oh, I thought it worked. Yeah, there we go. StreamYards is weird today. It's taking like a
Wow.
minute for everything to
Same
cycle
favorite
through.
character as, but almost every looks like Daffy's the most popular character on your channel.
I'm a
People
big fan
got good
of Daffy
taste
Duck.
around here.
Love Daffy Duck.
Pretty much almost everyone's favorite in your channel. Everyone's favorite character in your channel is pretty much Daffy Duck.
I
Yep.
think it's in the world of animated cartoons, once you step away from Disney, it's sort of like, yes, Bugs Bunny is their biggest character, but it's I don't know, Germ, you can tell me what you think. Maybe like outside of the big 2 or 3 people on the Mount Rushmore of cartoon characters, like Daffy is like it's basically Daffy and everyone else, unless you're Mickey or Bugs. It's Daffy and everyone else.
Yeah, definitely. He's up there right alongside Donald.
I think he might have an edge on Donald because he's a little more hyperactive and profane. And I
Just
think
a
there was
bit.
more Daffy product.
Yeah. But Donald has the more wholesome image. He takes care of his nephews and
Right.
When do you want to come back
Daffy's
to
a
my
real
channel?
Daffy
When
is
do
a
you
real
want-
piece of garbage.
When do you want to come back to my channel, Wesley John?
I don't know. I have to decide that later, Brandon.
What if the T user came to my channel?
Were they just like, what a weird ending to that one. So they have the idea down, but they didn't really quite stick the landing. They need to layer on some more traits. Let's see how he evolves.
Yeah. Well, he finally got out of the park and found out what bears normally deal with. 12 gauges.
Fusillade of bullets.
Why the T user came to my channel for a stream?
Excuse me? I'm having trouble understanding what you're saying. Just a little slower.
What if you came to my channel for a stream?
What if I came to your channel? I would subscribe, sure.
No, actually coming to my panel.
Oh, it depends what it is. Yeah, sure.
Daffy Duck stream. You can use this. You can use that avatar the whole stream.
Yeah. I usually go all avatar.
Well, and how many subscribers do you have on your channel?
Me?
Yes.
About 700. Thank you all very much. You subscribe, by the way.
When do you want to come back to my channel, Wesley John?
We can do it sometime later this month, most likely.
What about you, Teague? Where do you want to have a stream with me?
I would have to check my calendar.
But I do want to have brand new users come to my panel for streams, like brand new users that I never met before.
That's a good goal to have, Brandon.
Yep, brand new users that I've never met before. Hop on my panel. I have 5 new users on my panel before. I got 30 more subs in only 20 minutes.
That's okay, Brandon.
This is a very different look for Yogi here. So he doesn't live in a cave. He's got a bit of a cabin.
Yeah.
And he wears a tie to bed. He's very formal.
Well, he has to greet his guests with nice formal attire.
He keeps like the necktie by the door and just slips it on before he answers it. It's like, even to get pizza. Hey, look, he must live near you. Look at that weather. They had the voice down right away, huh?
Yeah.
I don't think it ever changes. He starts to talk a little faster. That's about the only thing. But would you say in his final iteration, one of Yogi's traits is he can kind of, if you're dumb, he can con you. He has limited slick talk ability, right?
Yeah. They tried to make them as slick as they could for cartoon kids television.
Right. In the final iteration where there's probably the most cartoons.
I do have to see you. I do have to see your channel, Teak.
It's called Admiral Teague. I'll put it in the chat.
Hi, Bob.
There, I put it in the private chat. See, I gotta say, if this is a bear's life, sign me up. I guess it's okay. So he's out cold most of the time because it's winter. All right, I'm starting to remember my the rules of Yogi here. Rapid firing of guns has been part of both cartoons. All right, so Yogi's slightly bullet resistant.
Well, the bird used the bird shot.
Did he have the Jersey accent?
Yogi.
Did he have the Jersey accent in episode 1, or just kind of the affected speech?
Just a little bit of the speech.
So now he's got a Jersey accent, or something like that, like Barney Rubble's sort of region.
A little bit, yeah.
His delivery is very much like Barney's.
See who the voice actor was.
Well, there's two different Barneys, right? Or is it Mel Blanc takes two completely different approaches?
I'm not sure who the second Barney was. If there was a second Barney.
I did hit the subscribe button, Teak.
Oh, thank you very much. Welcome aboard. You've
What
made
if
the right
you-
choice.
What if you do open panels?
I don't really do open panels. No, I have a group of panelists.
Why? Yeah. What if you came to my channel for a stream?
Schedule one, and we'll see if I can do it.
Yeah. So what day?
I don't know what my week's going to look like yet. It's Saturday still. Sorry. Things will be more clear Monday.
What you said?
Things will be more clear for me on Monday.
So what would be the best day for you to come to my channel for a stream?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Scheduling's kind of hard, Brandon. Working everything.
And you can invite all your panelists to come as well, so I can get more. So I can get 10,000 subs. I did get to Palma of reaching 2,500 subs.
I wonder why they have the Theater Workers Union logo at the end. Like, what could a theater worker possibly do in this production? You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, theater workers like work spotlights, audio equipment in the theater, and move equipment around. That to me is a theater work. Wow, rapid firing of weapons in every episode. All right, now this is a trait that stays. He will thieve people's food.
Yeah, definitely a glutton.
And there's an endless supply of cakes, pies right at the edge of the park.
They do have to work on the Boo Boo voice quite a bit, though.
He's going to change drastically, but Yogi's pretty much there. There might be some stylistic differences down the road, but he's where he needs to be. Which I guess means we have to say, wow, Yogi Bear came out of the gate, clean, ready to go.
You don't know what day. You don't know what day you want to have a stream with me on my channel yet.
I feel like I answered that.
Yeah. No, Brandon, don't know what day. Dawes Butler did the voice of Yogi Bear.
Do you have any other well-known roles?
He worked a lot for Hanna-Barbera.
Somewhat.
Elroy Jetson and Jetson Meets the Flits. Elroy Jetson and Mr. Cogswell in the series.
Wow.
The Jetsons.
This guy had range. He sounds nothing like those other two voices here. They got their money's worth on this guy's contract. Wow.
Looks like he also did some secondary work for the Flintstones.
Something's up with Barney. It's either the same actor taking two different approaches and Mel Blanc has more than enough talent, or they changed. Because there's what I would call Jersey Barney and drunk Barney. Like sometimes Barney is just real dumb and from Jersey, and other times like he sounds like he's just drunk. Like, right.
And Mel Blanc is the only one credited with the Barney voice on IMDb. Or
change his approach.
19. Dawes Butler does have credit for 19 episodes for Barney.
Maybe that. Yeah. Okay. I sussed it up. This is Barney too. I'm guessing he's drunk in Barney based on the delivery, and that Jersey Barney's blank.
It's funny, they're all overlapping.
So they couldn't get Mel all the time. He was backup Barney, right? It was intermittent. Wow. Well, if you're Mel Blanc in 1962 or 3, when they start doing the Flintstones, you can have an understudy. You're somebody. Yeah, fuck you. Can't be there all the time. Now I'm imagining him walking in and being like, I'm Mel effing Blanc, damn you. Was his last role Strange Brew with Bob and Doug McKenzie?
It's a big one.
Let's see.
Bob with the bad weather.
Brave Little Toaster's the last animated thing he does, sadly.
He gets a lot of credits for stuff after his death. Yeah, those are just compilations.
Next. Looks like I just made a new friend on YouTube. That's Teak.
No, he's
Pleasure to make your
credited.
acquaintance.
Yeah. Blanc is credited with the voice of Spacely in 1990, presumably work he did the year before before he died.
So he's Spacely in the Jetsons cartoon from 1990, with the one with Tiffany as Judy.
Yeah, according to IMDb, he's credited for the Spacely voice.
So this guy was interchangeable with Blank. He was like your preferred Blank replacement because he's your other. Oh, he was Cogswell, right? He wasn't Spacely.
It's Cogswell. Blank with Spacely.
Yeah. Well, I always thought that Cogswell had a little more going on upstairs than Spacely.
Okay, that was a nice, solid, exactly 30-minute episode. Oh, Yogi Bear, Big Bad Bully. And I'll be back in just one moment.
You're still here, Teak.
I'm here, yeah. I'm multitasking a little bit, but I'm here. Slight change in the animation style, so a little more enhanced.
Did you look at my channel, Teak?
Why don't you do me a favor and put the link in the private chat or the regular chat, and I'll go there.
Link to my channel, the private chat or regular chat? I did put my channel in the public chat, by the way.
Okay.
Come on. Come on. I'll be right back, and then we'll play a game, okay? You get ready.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Hello. Oh, missed a few chats. Hello, Cody Guy. And Cam Cam, welcome to the show. Your Muslim uncle. Hi. Welcome to the show. I believe this is the first time for you on the channel. Welcome. And good morning.
Hello
Gorilla.
there. Hey, Gorilla. Good morning.
Well,
Hey there.
I just made a new friend on YouTube. That's Teak.
Yeah.
Stop by to say greens. Don't have good service, so can't really hang. Thanks for stopping by, Cam Cam.
I did my channel in the public chat.
All right, Brandon. Hey, have a good day. Rest of your day, Cam Cam.
Have a good day, Cam Cam.
He's been deceptive from the beginning, but the last one we really layered on the fact that Yogi can do a little bit of conning.
Oh yeah, definitely. Poor Yogi can't get a good winter's sleep. Yogi needs a better lock for that door.
Yeah.
That is one persistent mutt.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that was pretty funny. I gotta give it that.
Find a different fox.
We're in a weird place where Yogi's the smartest person in the episode. Whoa.
Yeah. First one, hunt the fox actually abide by the rules.
Well, he's English.
Yeah, I like how being British has been portrayed as sort of like an impediment, like an intellectual impediment in, in the cartoon. Like it held him back from being able to really do anything.
Yeah.
I had one grandparent who really loved the IRA. They would have loved that cartoon.
I feel something's about to happen.
Yeah.
And do you, is Teak here? Teak here?
Yeah, yes, I'm here.
Do you like my channel?
Yeah, it's great.
I have over 2,500 now.
Yeah, that's great. Congratulations. See, I feel like this was always a hole in their plan. They've got all the money in the world now.
Well, the whole their plan is that they got told they're headed to Jellystone National Park. So they're hiding out in the place that they got told that they're going to be hiding.
There's several holes in the logic of this plan. The only thing I agree with it was smart to get out of the bank with all the money. They were smart enough to do that. That's all we know. Are we going sequentially? Have we jumped out of order yet?
No, just going through it as Tubi has it listed.
He's evolving subtly but quickly, old Yogi here. This has happened in every episode so far.
Yeah.
I'm having a brand new user come to my channel today at 5.
That's good, Brandon.
They have one piece of audio of gunfire, and it's rapid fire gunfire. They've used it in all but one of these episodes.
Yeah.
No one has ever fired just once.
Nobody questions the car that they walk right past.
That's a good point. It's like, why is this piece of technology just in the middle of our park?
Well, it dawned on Boo Boo. This took a while.
If I could have anything, I'd like the next episode to have, like, say, aliens come to the park.
I'm not sure if Yogi ever dealt with aliens.
It would be cool. It would be really cool to see his take on, like, Martians or something.
Uh,
Hey, Teague. Is Teague here?
Yeah, yeah. What's up?
I just sent some pictures on your email.
Thank you.
Oh, your favorite character?
Hey, Yogi's the hero.
yeah.
Now Yogi has a phobia.
Geez, 1958. Wow.
How long will this stream last?
We're starting the third episode now, so maybe another hour.
Being held hostage by the Monopoly guy. Just
Yeah.
see, here we go again.
Yep, I did send you some pictures on your email. And the stream is your audience blue button is not there.
That's a pretty long stretch for poaching.
Yeah.
No, not really. Depends where you're at. It depends on where you're at.
Really? You could get 20 years for poaching.
The stream is to your audience, but does not shown the blue button. Hitting that, the stream will be restreamed over to my channel. That button is not there.
What button?
The stream is to your audience, the blue button. Hitting that, this stream will be ported over to my channel.
No, we're still live.
Are you at that button?
I'm not sure that's available on StreamYard for me.
If you upgraded StreamYard, it probably would.
I can't spare the $25.
You ready? I'm gonna go get the shoes off.
Well, game time for me.
Thanks for stopping by, Brandon.
This is kind of like the Monopoly guys' his nemesis in this one, so to speak.
Yeah.
He's dressed.
Oh, we
a
know what
little different.
Moneybags does on his off days.
Fires bullets through the windows of his home. So, what four episodes in, he's been shot at every time, and he's been shot once.
Yeah.
Have a good day,
The only people,
Cam. Well, that was a while ago.
the only people who didn't fire. Oh no, the gangsters shot at him. It was just we hear it and don't see it.
I broke the first rule of flying. Never look down.
Oh, you gotta love the logic of cartoons. You can survive a fall like that, make a huge indent in the ground, and still survive. No problems.
That's be embarrassing for a bird.
The first time we've seen Yogi be like this new side of Yogi, where he's got like a mentoring streak. Although I guess every other animal he interacts with, he's on good terms with. It's just the humans he can't get along with.
Correct.
Yeah. What other animals don't have picnic baskets to steal?
And somewhere along the line, he learned how to drive.
You learn quick with a gun to the back of your head.
Yogi finds himself in that situation frequently. Yellowstone Park is just outside of Detroit.
I agree, Muslim Uncle. The voices and the music, you just don't get that level of quality nowadays.
He made a drill.
This cartoon, this Yogi Bear is his world is extremely tied to the traditional cartoon physics. You won't fall until you look down. If you fly, you can't look down. If you try to fly, you'll screw yourself into the ground.
Yeah. Well, it's the golden age of cartoons.
And they're traditionalists, so to speak, about what happens if you try to do things in a cartoon with their cartoon physics.
Yeah. Well, they helped establish the tradition.
Somewhere out there, the Three Stooges were like, if only we could screw ourselves into the ground.
Oh, I'm sure they tried.
Somewhere out there, there's some kind of movie where some comedian tries some take on it, I'm sure. Might be early on, but it exists. Real cliffhanger ending that time.
Yeah.
On Harvey Birdman, isn't like Yogi always sort of like mobbed up? Isn't that his thing? Or that's Fred Flintstone who acts like
And I never really watched Harvey Birdman.
it was
Or
pretty
many
funny,
of
man.
those Adult Swim cartoons.
That one was actually really, really, really funny. Fred Flintstone was a Tony Soprano type. I'm trying to remember what Yogi Bear's deal was. What's with this Dr. Seuss suddenly more complex moral Yogi Bear story?
I don't know.
He had a house with a bed until winter came. What's a Yog?
Maybe it closed down. Maybe the cave got closed down.
It stopped working for you.
A
you
refresh
guys-
will do it. With
It's working for me.
Yeah, mine will freeze every once in a while from time to time. Cosme is like that. Hitting refresh or just going back into using the link will usually cure it right away. That said, I only had like one brief moment where it froze on this one.
Yeah. Yeah, that one was on my end.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, the Cosme's working fairly well today. It works better than StreamYard's.
Oh, good to hear.
This one is messed up. Was this made by the National Transportation and Safety Board grant money?
Probably. But most of these weren't actually made for television.
This was outright made for TV, isn't it?
Probably. I know most of the beginning ones weren't made for the show. I'm not sure if that changed over time or what.
So he was part of he was part of like a bunch of different cartoons, and he sort of came to the forefront and got his own. He was like a popular character, I guess is what we're.
Yeah.
You are the father, Yogi.
How cute. I don't know. I think I'd rather hit the old lady than the bear.
I like how running down some people is shown as less or more moral than running down others. I honestly wish they had pedestrian bridges where I live.
Didn't quite clear the 14 feet minimum.
Yeah.
Trying to see if I got the math right. So Mick Jagger would have been 15 when this was made. Maybe
Just
17.
about.
Wow.
Because these aren't exactly in production order. This is when they put it out in the Yogi Bear Show for television, but they started
Right.
making Yogi Bear in 58.
That explains why he's changing a little bit and
Right into your butt.
Yeah. Uh,
every single human we see with a weapon in the Yogi Berra cartoon has a serious case of Alec Baldwin disorder.
He has a spare.
good thing he always has spares, I guess.
Yeah. Good thing for Yogi, he has such a blubbery ass.
Yogi's semi-impervious to weapon fire. He's been shot a little earlier. Plus, most humans can't pull off a clean discharge of any kind of weapon.
Good morning, Phantom Outsider. Welcome. We're just starting the last episode.
Hello?
I don't think he's interested in targets.
The target is actually the safe space because there's no shot he comes anywhere near it.
Yeah.
I wonder what he means by pale face because he's holding a pail.
You know, they kept saying that in TNG, but no one ever shot Riker.
I was just thinking that.
And of course, it's Yogi's job to solve the problem.
Did you see in the Cosme anonymous cat said we can't show this to Snortopoopas?
It's okay. Snort is a polar bear, and brown bears are beneath him.
He would do a lot for a Klondike bar, but he wouldn't do any of these things.
Yeah. Well, at least Yogi commands respect. Oh, brown bears are his cousins. Well, it depends on how much he likes his cousins. I have some cousins that, well, if they're on their way down to the falls, I'd just get a camera.
Right, and in the species kingdom, like our cousins are like monkeys, apes. I guess I like gorilla. I would help gorilla. They switched to Roman numerals, but that still looked like it ended in an 8.
They adjusted the animation a little bit as well.
I think we're back to 58 based on the Roman numerals we just saw. So this would be maybe one of the first ones. An earlier one. Did the styles change too? Like they stop narrating them at a certain point, or start narrating them at a certain point.
Yeah.
I don't know. That'll work better than the dead one.
There's there's an inland sea.
No, I bet you it's the mini bear. Oh, no.
It's just a strap on.
So the fish has strap on, huh?
Yeah.
You know what? He's got ambition. He aspires to be more than a medium-sized fish in a medium-sized pond. He wanted to be a shark. This is before the RICO laws, right?
No, I
50s.
believe yeah.
There's laws against crimes and stuff, but I think the organized crime laws when Kennedy is president and Eisenhower's president at this point in this cartoon. Like, because didn't RFK pass the RICO law?
New York City was first RICO ones. And that's just
Did
to
we?
go after the mafia. That's after the
It
mafia.
makes sense. It makes sense. We had freaking horrible mob problems until the 90s. It was a little less every decade, but yeah, they were kind of one step ahead of the law enforcement in New York for a while. Never got as bad as Chicago, but for a little while there was some blatant criminality going on in the city.
Yeah, but Chicago's been run by the same people since the 30s. So
they might run it. They might run it better. Like for a while, when John Gotti was just openly living as the godfather of all New York crime and going to plays and like getting invited to like the MTV Movie Awards and stuff. That was weird. It's like murderer John Gotti, and he's like, "How you doing?"
how many more episodes are you gonna do, Germ?
This is the last episode, but each episode has 3 cartoons.
Okay.
So I believe 1 or 2 more.
Yeah, because I woke up late here and I haven't had breakfast yet, so.
That's not going to go well for Yogi.
He's versatile, though. I mean, on land or sea or air, Yogi Bear is kind of formidable.
Yeah.
See, folks, guns do prove that they ward off the intruders. Are the best.
Now, in the narrated ones, does Yogi talk at all?
Not a lot. Hey, you got a fish.
Hey, found a way to ski.
On top of all of that, he's getting a ticket.
I'm kind of loving the rules of Yogi Bear here. Like, he can con people a little bit. If he leaves Jellystone Park, it's like the beginning of Saving Private Ryan everywhere outside the fence of the park. And sometimes people come in who've robbed banks.
Yeah.
Think about it. Helicopters are brand new at this point.
Yeah, they were first introduced in the Korean War.
Right. So that's what, about 1951 too? And this is 58.
Yeah.
So civilians are first seeing
Korea-
them.
Korean War lasted 3 years. I can't remember.
Yeah.
It's sometime in the 50s. I can't remember the year. So
I think it's 51, 52 to
Is when
55.
it ended.
no, 3
It ends
years.
in 50. Let's take a look. I know this. We lost as many guys in Korea as we did in Vietnam, and it was a shorter war. Or like very close. It was like what, 40,000 in one war and 50,000 in the other? Okay, technically not over. 50 to 53. Yeah, Germ, where'd it go?
Helicopters are so easy to fly. A bear could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, Cat.
He
Well,
also drives.
Yeah. Maybe they should have left the keys in the helicopter and they would lose it.
The helicopters, to be fair, this one basically flies itself.
You gotta love aerodynamics here.
These things are seriously the most dangerous way to get around. Even today.
Hey, he cuts down all the trees while he's at it.
Helicopters are so unreliable, they're not allowed to overfly Manhattan.
Now he's gonna take out the whole forest.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, the forest grows back very quickly. It was completely destroyed in the last cartoon to build a superhighway, and it's just back. The Rangers are starting to look more familiar.
A perfect cut.
That reminds me of the guy who is getting divorced from his wife there, and the judge ordered them to split everything in half there. So the guy literally took a chainsaw and he cut everything in half. He cut the table in half, the TV in half, cut the chairs in half. He literally cut everything in half.
As long as he didn't cut the kids in half.
That's spiteful, but I think it's technically legal because you kind of own it.
So he followed the judge's orders. He split everything in half. That's kind of like the one lady, she caught her husband with the mistress and all that, and she ordered a divorce there, and uh, the judge ordered them to get that she'd get the house and he'd get the brand new car that he just bought there. And if anything got sold before the divorce was finalized, that they'd have to split the money. So she sold his brand new Mercedes Benz for $5.
She didn't sell it for $5, but that's what she copped to screw him over, right?
Yeah, she sold it for $5 to screw him over.
I think she got like a few $1,000s and only a copped to $5. I'm sure she gave the car away for a lot less than it was worth. You know what I mean? Like,
No,
it's
no,
probably
the
more
ad
like
in
that's
the
pretty
paper was for
deceptive.
$5. The ad she put out was for $5.
Wow, so it was just pure spite. She spent more on the ad than she made on the car.
Yeah.
An ad in the newspaper here is about 200.
Well, this is California. Like our ads for newspapers here are like $5-10.
Right. Like our newspaper can say that like 300,000 people read the Daily News or whatever the hell it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it runs all week. It runs all week.
Well, your city's about 10 million times bigger than my town, so
It's a pretty big place.
yeah. Your city has more people than my state does.
My town of my city has as many people as your whole state. Right? I would say Queens and Wisconsin, about the same amount of people.
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Thank you for Prince and the Replacements.
Was there replacements, Minnesota?
I believe so. Twin Cities, same thing, right? Some of them
Yeah,
could have been from one and the other.
That's St. Paul and Murderapolis.
I have been there. It was cool though. I liked it.
And that's our 4 episodes for today.
Thanks.
Always
Sherm.
great to see the classics.
Thanks, Jerm.
Yeah. You guys have anything you want to shout out before we go?
I'm Admiral Teague. Check out my channel.
I might be decided yet today. The TV series dropped. I found it, so I might be able to do a watch. Otherwise, I'll probably be doing a review of Return to the Lost World tonight.
Sounds good. Thanks to everyone who is in chat. Good to see some new faces. The poll for next week's cartoon should be up tomorrow morning. I'll just be slotting something in. The other 2 will get another shot at it. Yeah. Next stream should be Tuesday. Sci-Fi Cinema. We'll be watching episode 2 of Andromeda. Till then, take care, everybody.